The DJI Mini 5 Pro is quickly becoming one of the most anticipated drones in the DJI lineup, generating a significant buzz in the drone community. Even though DJI recently released the Neo, a compact, palm-sized vlogging drone, the excitement for the Mini series remains strong. Enthusiasts are eagerly waiting to see what the Mini 5 Pro will bring to the table. Known for its incredible aerial photography in a tiny, portable package, the Mini series has always been a go-to for users looking to capture stunning landscapes and breathtaking shots. So, what can we expect from the DJI Mini 5 Pro? In this video, we'll dive into some of the rumored features, possible upgrades, and release date expectations, as well as whether DJI might face some challenges balancing performance and the all-important weight limit. The DJI Mini series holds a special place for drone enthusiasts, especially those who want a high-quality drone that's compact, easy to carry, and still capable of producing professional-level results. But as DJI pushes forward with new releases, it's getting harder to implement major upgrades without making some compromises. For instance, enhancing the camera or battery capacity might push the drone's weight past the critical 250 grams mark, which is a huge selling point for the Mini series. Staying under this weight limit allows users in the US to fly their mini drones without needing an FAA license, making it much more accessible and easier to use. That's why the sub 250 gram weight is so crucial. So, DJI has a bit of a challenge. How can they improve the Mini 5 Pro without losing the weight advantage that's made the series so popular? One of the most talked about leaks is the potential inclusion of LiDAR technology. If true, this would be the first time DJI has ever put LiDAR on an ultralight drone. LiDAR, for those who aren't familiar, uses laser beams to measure distances and create a detailed 3D map of the environment. On the Air 3S, it's used to improve obstacle detection, which makes flying in complex environments much safer. But here's the kicker. LiDAR is great, but it's especially useful in low-light conditions or at night. Now, why does that matter? Well, most drone flights happen during the day, where LiDAR's benefits are more limited. So while the idea of putting this technology on the Mini 5 Pro is groundbreaking, the real-world impact might not be as game-changing as it sounds for most users. That said, it's still an exciting feature, especially if you fly in tricky environments or during the golden hours of dawn and dusk. Another interesting leak points to more powerful motors on the Mini 5 Pro. The leaked images show vented motors, which hint at better cooling and possibly more thrust. This could mean the Mini 5 Pro will have improved flight performance, especially in windy conditions, a common challenge for lighter drones. However, with the weight limit of 249 grams, you have to wonder, where's DJI making the trade-offs? The battery is the most likely candidate. A bigger, more powerful motor typically requires more juice, which could mean a slightly reduced flight time compared to the Mini 4 Pro. DJI might have also cut weight in other areas, perhaps by using lighter materials for the frame or simplifying some internal components. It's all speculation at this point, but it's clear that DJI is pushing the limits of what can be done within this weight class. The first spy photos of the DJI Mini 5 Pro surfaced on Weibo, a popular Chinese microblogging site, and they've set the drone community buzzing. The photos show a drone that looks very similar to its predecessor, but with subtle differences. The most noticeable change? Those vented motors we mentioned earlier. But there's more. The airframe itself appears slightly redesigned, possibly to accommodate the new tech without tipping the scales over the 249 grams mark. What's interesting is how DJI is managing to maintain the signature lightweight build while potentially adding new, high-tech features. It's a balancing act, and if these leaks are accurate, DJI might have pulled off something pretty impressive here. Rumors are swirling in drone forums that DJI might upgrade the sensor to a 1-inch one. This would be a big leap from the Mini 4 Pro's 1x1.3-inch sensor. For photographers and videographers, a larger sensor would mean sharper details, better low-light performance, and richer colors. You'd be able to capture more light, which improves image quality, especially in tricky lighting conditions like dawn or dusk. So, Whether you're shooting a sunrise, a dimly lit cityscape, or a scenic landscape, the footage would look much more vibrant and detailed. However, don't expect a massive jump in resolution. DJI seems more focused on improving dynamic range and clarity rather than just cranking up the pixel count. And honestly, that's probably a smarter approach. After all, what really makes footage pop isn't just the number of pixels, but how well those pixels are utilized. More details, less noise, and better color reproduction are what drone enthusiasts are after. Another exciting rumor about the Mini 5 Pro is its AI tracking capabilities. Drone users have been asking for better tracking for years, especially for action-packed scenes like filming fast-moving vehicles, sports, or any situation where keeping the subject in frame is critical. If DJI can enhance the Mini 5's AI tracking, allowing it to lock onto subjects with greater accuracy and follow them seamlessly, it would be a game changer for those looking to create dynamic, fast-paced content. This improvement could make the Mini 5 Pro an even better option for action videographers or anyone who enjoys filming outdoor adventures. The Mini 5 Pro might come with 5G connectivity. With 5G, you'd get smoother real-time video transmission, better control, and higher resolution live feeds. For professionals, this could be a huge upgrade. You could fly the drone farther with less lag and get a crystal clear view from the camera, even in busy, signal-dense environments. For hobbyists and pros alike, this could make remote flying even more reliable and enjoyable. With all these new features, something's got to give, right? The leaked details suggest the battery could be one of the areas where DJI had to make some compromises. While there's no official word yet on flight time, it's reasonable to expect it might not be as long as the Mini 4 Pros. The Mini 4 Pro offers 34 to 40 minutes of flight time in ideal conditions, but with more powerful motors and possibly the LiDAR system, the Mini 5 Pro might shave off a few minutes. If DJI can maintain or even extend that battery life, while keeping the drone under 250 grams, it would be a huge win. Longer flight times mean less time swapping out batteries and more time capturing the perfect shot. When can we expect the Mini 5 Pro? DJI tends to follow an annual release cycle with its Mini series, which means we could see the Mini 5 Pro hit the market as soon as November. This timing would align with DJI's typical schedule, giving them plenty of time to fine-tune the Mini 5 and get it ready for eager fans. But the big question remains, what will the final version look like, and how much will it really improve on the already excellent Mini 4 Pro? So, what do we have? A lightweight, ultra-compact drone that could come with LiDAR technology and stronger motors, all while staying under 249 grams. DJI seems to be pushing the boundaries of what's possible in an ultralight drone. And while we can't be 100% sure about every feature until the official release, the signs are pointing towards something special. The possible addition of LiDAR is definitely one of the most intriguing leaks. It could open up a whole new realm of flight precision, especially in challenging environments. But we have to ask ourselves how practical it'll be for the average user. Sure, it sounds impressive, but for most of us, drone flying happens during the day. However, if you're someone who loves flying during dawn or dusk, that LiDAR technology could prove to be a real asset for smoother, safer flights. It's exciting, but we'll have to wait and see how much of an impact it really has on everyday flights. On the other hand, the rumored upgrade to stronger motors has us all excited. More powerful motors could mean better performance in windy conditions, and we all know how frustrating it can be when your drone struggles to stay steady in a breeze. If DJI can boost the Mini 5's power without significantly reducing battery life, that alone could be worth the upgrade for a lot of users. Of course, with more powerful motors comes the question of battery life. The Mini 4 Pro already offers solid flight time, but if these leaks are true, we might see a slight dip in how long we can stay in the air. It's something to keep in mind, especially for those of us who enjoy long flights or don't want to be swapping batteries mid-session. Let's not forget the camera. The rumored 1-inch sensor would be a huge leap forward for those of us who prioritize image quality. A larger sensor means better low-light performance, more detail, and richer colors. That's the kind of upgrade that could take your aerial photography to the next level. It's clear that DJI is focusing more on improving dynamic range and clarity, which, let's be honest, matters a lot more than simply adding more pixels. So if you're into shooting landscapes or capturing those golden hour moments, the Mini 5 Pro could be exactly what you've been waiting for. Then there's the possibility of enhanced AI tracking. For content creators and action enthusiasts, this could be a game changer. Imagine being able to lock onto your subject with even more precision, capturing fast-moving scenes like a pro. If DJI pulls this off, it could set a new standard for compact drones and make the Mini 5 Pro a top pick for those of us who love outdoor adventures or shooting dynamic videos. The potential inclusion of 5G connectivity is another feature that's worth mentioning. Smoother video transmission and more reliable control. Sign us up! It's the kind of feature that could make a real difference, especially if you're flying in crowded areas or relying on real-time feedback for your shots. For professionals and enthusiasts alike, this would add a whole new layer of convenience and control. Of course, there are still some questions hanging in the air. Will DJI be able to keep the drone under that critical 250-gram weight limit while packing in all these new features? It's a tough balance, but if they manage to do it, the Mini 5 Pro could continue to dominate the ultralight drone market. The weight limit is a huge selling point, especially for those of us who don't want to deal with extra regulations. As for the release date, if DJI sticks to their usual timeline, we could see the Mini 5 Pro as early as November. And while it's always tempting to jump on the latest model, the real question will be whether the upgrades are significant enough to justify upgrading from the Mini 4 Pro. We'll have to wait and see, but one thing's for sure. The DJI Mini 5 Pro is shaping up to be an exciting addition to the drone world. In the end, it's clear that DJI is once again aiming to push the boundaries of what's possible in an ultralight drone. Whether it's LiDAR, stronger motors, or an upgraded camera, the Mini 5 Pro has the potential to be one of the most exciting drones of the year. We can't wait to see how it all comes together. That's all for now on the DJI Mini 5 Pro leaks. What are your thoughts? Let us know in the comments below. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more news and reviews.